What's up? Welcome back. Today we are once again going over comments. Last week the video got pushed a little bit because of all the update news that was dropped by Rockstar. This week we're releasing it on time. We try and get these out on Monday, sometimes Tuesday to y'all. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. In our first comment by Richard Booth, microtransactions are not okay, dude. Jesus. WTF. The developer needs the money. How much profit has been made from sales? Billions. Billions. Basically, Richard says microtransactions are the enemy of gaming, and if you promote them, you are a whale. Now, I'm not sure how that connection is made, but I'll say this. I'll say this on the subject. Microtransactions, when done properly, are phenomenal for gaming because it allows people who are willing to play that option, and then it also allows people who don't have the money or don't want to spend the money to play for free. It's the way that some people can play for free and some people can play and pay and get either cosmetic advantages or, and this is when it goes bad, when a game allows pay to win. So pay to win, if you're able to buy, let's say, like in GTA, a tank or something like that, and you just roam around and destroy everyone, and the amount of money needed to get that tank is so absurd that really the only feasible way to get it is by paying for it with real money and then buying it in game. So when microtransactions go to that end of the spectrum, they're bad. But that's not where developers want to take them, because it's a really bad light when a developer makes a game where it's pay to win. And it does happen. It has happened. And when it does, the community outcries, and it's really bad publicity for the game. Often what happens when you go pay to win, a lot of those players who aren't willing to pay just drop the game because they don't stand a chance. So the best world is when the developer creates the microtransaction that's not pay to win, but that allows people to play for free if they want to, and then the people that want to pay to play can do so without gaining a significant advantage over the people who want to play for free. Microtransactions are great for games because it allows a lot more people to play because they don't have the barrier of entry for purchasing the game. So that's my 2 cents on it. Richard, I hear your 2 cents, bro. We're in disagreement here, but thank you for leaving the comment. Then we have this from CZ Gaming. I want a car. And Austin responds, the 1899 Classic. So I think the first car, and I might be misquoting here, but I think the first car was actually developed in 1904. Might be misquoting again. I doubt cars will come to the game, but there's a lot of things that we could do with horses in the game that'll be fun, and we have some more comments talking about that later. But CZ, yeah, I want a car too, right? I want a car too. What a way to get around if we had monster trucks. Thanks for leaving the comment, man. Tactical tobacconist? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Too little, too late with this update. February 22nd, Anthem comes out. March 15th, Division 2 comes out. RIP Red Dead 2 Online. Yeah, I think Rockstar has been really slow to keep its player base. I think that they're gonna lose a significant portion of the player base. I think they probably already have lost a significant portion of the player base. So I think that their tactic going forward is going to be to establish the Red Dead Online, get it out of beta, give it some significant content changes, and then start marketing it again. They haven't done a lot of marketing around it. Really, the only people who are playing it are the people who bought Red Dead 2, of course, and then just transition to the online to play it for a little bit. But they haven't done any marketing to push players to play Red Dead Online without the marketing to push them to play Red Dead 2, if that makes sense. All the marketing they've done is for the story of the game, not for the online. So, having said that, and their approach, I think right now, yeah, the player base is probably dwindling. It's not public information because the game is not on PC right now, so we don't have those public Steam numbers that are made public every single day, unfortunately. But my guess is that, yeah, they've lost a lot of their player base. I can just see in the comments when I upload a video of people. Every video, you know, there's someone new that's saying, you know what, I haven't played the game in weeks. I haven't touched it in weeks. So it's going away. I think the play for them is going to be get the content out and then start marketing it back up so that it becomes more popular later on. There's only speculation around why they've gone about it the way they have, right? And without the numbers, I can't really say to what the purpose is. It doesn't feel like it was done well, but who knows? Maybe it's made them a lot of money. So we'll see. My guess, though, is that they go in probably 6 months from now, when they've established more content in the game and they've added playability to it, that players will then begin seeing ads and different things to promote the online version of the game, and then they'll really start diving into that side of things. But right now, it seems like the competition is really fierce, and I don't see how Red Dead Online can stand up against these fully fledged online games that people are really enjoying right now. Tactical, thank you for the comment. Then we have this from T950WR, and this is kind of related to the microtransaction conversation we had earlier. Eventually, there will be flying horse with rockets that can't be avoided, but you got to buy the 8 mil wagon first to upgrade it. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about, where you start to enter the play to win, or pay to win, is when you get advantages that are just absurdly difficult to achieve, like a flying horse with rockets. But hey, make sure you get the 8 mil wagon first. You're never gonna get 8 mil in Red Dead Online. It's just the economy would, you'd play 24/7 for a year. You probably still wouldn't have that much money. So that would definitely be a thing that, all right, well, you're gonna have to pay real money to get. And this was a downside to GTA that people voiced out, that like, hey, there's certain items that it's like, realistically, man, we can't get it. We can't get to that price point without paying for a shark card. Hopefully we don't see Red Dead Online go in that direction. One way that they did start to fight it in GTA was they added content that would like allow you to own a business, or you know, a criminal enterprise. And so these things would earn you more money, so you could build those things up. And hopefully we see more ways of earning money before they add in significant higher price points to get like wagons or newer horses. T950, thank you for the comment. From Jeffrey Mariak. I think Mariak? Mariak, I hope I'm not butchering it, Jeffrey. He's also the YouTube voice of many of us who are level 90 plus. In my opinion, he's the best YouTuber for RDR2 and Red Dead Online. I like Gary too, but Barney is of the people. I wanted to throw this one in there because, you know, guys, there's not been a lot of content added to Red Dead Online. So we're more and more we're covering things that have already been covered, because there's a lot of us Red Dead YouTubers out there, and sometimes there's flack around that. Always, guys, on the channel, I try and bring something of significance, and I try and bring something forward to either create a conversation or bring new information to you. And there's a lot of us that are trying to do the same thing. So sometimes we're covering the same steps. I understand the frustration. I'm also frustrated that there's not a lot, that there's not newer content. It's difficult to run a YouTube channel around a game that is, you know, quote unquote dead. So for those of you that still support the channel and enjoy the content, really appreciate you guys. Look, the content that we produce will become more varied as the game gets more content to it. I promise you guys, we actively put in an effort to bring you something of significance every day. For those of you that support, once again, thank you so much. Jeffrey, appreciate the comment, man. From Joshua Lewandowski, adding a butcher, doctor, etc. to your camp would be a huge addition. It could be a shorter trip for players. And you know, one thing that I really like about this idea of adding a butcher or a drop-off point or something to your camp is that when we're on the north end of the map, there's no butchers, but we can get our camp up there. So it'd be nice when we want to go hunt in like Amberino that we can get a camp up there, so that we don't, you can't spend a lot of time up there. I'm sure if we looked at a heat map of where players play, the majority of those sections are going to be within a, you know, a distance of the butcher, and not a lot of players are in the north end of the map, because yes, it's fun and it's interesting. It's a change of environment, and you got the snow there, and that's all cool, but there's no point in being up there. You can't really effectively do anything effective. You can't do things effectively up there because the butcher is not there. So unless you're just traveling to go scout the area out, or you're doing one of the few stranger missions up there, there's really no point in being there. Adding a butcher to the camp would allow you to set your camp up north and then utilize that area. I think this is a really cool idea. The camps do need more to them. Right now, there really isn't a reason to be at the camp. Unless you're going to change your clothes or something, which is something you can do at the tailor as well. There really isn't a reason to be at the camp. Give us a reason. The camp's a cool idea. It's a really, really cool idea that Rockstar's had, but to just expand on that is, I think, what we need, and to add some different activities that we can execute through the camp. Joshua, thank you for the comment. From Mass712, I would like the option to breed different horses. Mix a war with a Shire or something like that and get different coats. Stuff like that would be cool, at least to me. Mass, to me too. Me too. I would love to see a way of more customizable options with the horses, and I think breeding them would be really, really cool to get those different coats. Right now, the types of horses, there's quite a few different types, but within those types, you don't have very many options of like, hey, my horse, if I get the Missouri Foxtrotter here, it's going to be the same color as his, because we don't have very options as to what kind of color we want our horse to be. So being able to customize the color of the horse would be really, really cool. I would enjoy that. Obviously, in the future, Rockstar is going to definitely add on to this. It works so well in GTA when we could customize our vehicles, so I don't see why there would be a difference in Red Dead Online being able to customize their horses, which is our way of getting around. Also, horses are such a significant, like, they're more ingrained to the core of the game in Red Dead 2 than they were in GTA 5. You need a horse everywhere. You have to feed your horse. It'd be like in GTA if you had to put gas in your car, right? So they're super ingrained in the story and the core way of you play the game. So it'd be really fun to see more customizable options there. I'm sure it's something they'll bring to the game in the future. Don't know how long, but let's hope sooner than later. Mass, thank you for the comment. And then we have this is one of the funniest comments I've seen in a while. Suspect Connery. Suspect Connery. Personalized number plates for horses. Red and blue flashing horse testicles for the lawman. This would be awesome. This would be awesome. You just see a plethora of lights in the distance, all the marshals running at you. Maybe this is when we get to breed our different horses. We can also get light up horse balls. Suspect Connery, thank you for the comment. Everyone, thank you guys so much for sticking around and supporting the channel through the tough times. Things are going to get better. February 26th, we got new content from Rockstar. Later this week, they're going to let us know more what that content is. Stick around. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep you updated every step of the way. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And until the next time, take care.